Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am Jessica and this is A Fields Full House. Today's video is going to be a little bit different than what we normally do. We normally share day in the life videos. We have 11 children, so there's always a lot going on. Well, today I actually don't have a lot going on. Our four oldest kids, Taylor, Addison, Peyton, and Jackson, they are ages 15 to 12. They are at church doing kind of like a student internship during the summer on Fridays. So they are gone, and so I've got our younger crew, middle to younger crew. And so I thought while during nap time, I'm gonna get some baking and some cooking done, and I'm gonna take y'all along the ride for it. So I am hoping, it's always a hope around here because you never know what life is gonna throw at us. I've just learned to just roll with the punches, y'all. So Camden's over here in the high chair, Kinley's down, Drew is still up. I do need to lay him down for his nap. So I really only have one child napping. Anyway, so I want to make 2 loaves of banana bread, 1 or 2 loaves of lemon bread, and get some dinner prep done. I'm hoping to cook and shred about 3.5 pounds of chicken. That is super helpful as a busy mom. If I have like some shredded chicken in the fridge or in the freezer that I can just pull from and whip up a quick meal. So I'm hoping to get that done. I'm letting it kind of defrost some before I put it in the Instapot. And then I'm gonna cook up the meat for tonight's dinner. I haven't 100% decided what I wanna make for dinner. I'm thinking rigatoni. I'm just not quite sure. Then I kind of feel like I should make some breadsticks too. So we might make some breadsticks. We'll see where we go. First on the agenda is definitely banana bread because I had some pretty ripe bananas and we wanna utilize everything that we have. So I have my tried and true banana bread recipe. I don't put nuts in my banana bread because, well, we don't really like it in the banana bread. So we are going to add I'm trying to double this recipe in my head. Maybe I should write it all down so I don't mess up the measurements. So 2.5 cups of flour is for 1 loaf. So I'm trying to think. Oh my goodness. Okay, I went and grabbed a 1 cup measurement. I had a 1/2 cup measurement in this nuts. Was kind of throwing me off, especially trying to film this too. Anyway, so 5 cups of flour is going in this. So that's 2, and then here's the 1/2. So we got 2.5 there. So that's a total of 5 cups, like I said. So then add 2 cups of sugar, 1 cup of sugar per loaf. I will write this recipe out in the description box below. This is, like I said, a tried and true banana bread recipe. We have enjoyed it for many years now. All right, so I first have to mix all the dry ingredients and then we will add the wet. So I need to get baking powder and salt. And I need to actually get out the coconut oil and melt some of that.
About to leave, already packing. Come with me, I'm not really asking. We'll get away.
All right, so this recipe is so easy. You just literally mix the dry ingredients and then add the wet. So we are doing 2 loaves. This bowl is heavy. Miley's helping me hold it up. Trying to get all the...
What are you making, bread?
Banana bread. I know. Banana bread is almost like a dessert or a breakfast. So how do you eat banana bread? For breakfast or dessert? Or a snack? You can have banana bread anytime, huh? I'm having a hard time getting this out. Okay. There we go. All right, get all that off there. I have to scrape some more out of there. Finally got the chicken started in the Instapot. It thawed enough that I was able to get it out of the package. So it is still pretty much frozen. So I have this cooking for about 30 minutes. This has been my hands down favorite way of cooking chicken now. And then I end up shredding it in the mixer. So the mixer is gonna be used a lot today, but that is so easy. 30 minutes, it should be done. I actually did some eggs first in the Instapot. I think I only did a dozen. Maybe I did 10. I think I did 10. Some of the kids like that as a snack, so that I need to get those in the fridge. And then I got the ground beef put on the stove. That I think is gonna be for dinner. Unless I change my mind and we end up doing chicken, then I'll just have pre-cooked ground beef. It won't go bad. I can use it another day. So tomorrow we are leaving to go. I'm taking Taylor and 5 of her friends, plus, you know, my 3 older girls. So it'll be 8 girls total to the beach for Taylor's 16th birthday. How is my baby 16? So part of my thought was I can have the chicken cooked, and then this way I can make an easy meal when we get back from the beach. So just trying to think ahead. So I also did a dishwashing break because we still don't have a dishwasher, y'all. I know. So I would have had to wash this stuff by hand anyways because I need the mixer multiple times with what I'm doing right now. But we actually were supposed to get a dishwasher like 3 weeks ago. Well, it was delivered, but the whole top was smashed in. So they sent it back and we were supposed to get another one yesterday. And apparently they were trying to install the same one because it was smashed in the top. I don't even know what's going on with that. So still doing dishes by hand. That's what all this is behind me. Like I'm trying to wash as I'm doing stuff so it's not, you know, a ton at once. So I'm moving on now to the lemon bread. I've got the butter in here. I need 6 tablespoons of butter. I need to add the sugar next. And then you cream the butter and sugar, get all that, the wet ingredients mixed, and then we will add the dry. All right, I'm gonna add a cup of sugar, get this cream together, and then we will add 2 eggs and some lemon zest.
To a place where we don't know. About to see the world in action, what we can be. Life with no distractions, we'll get away. This is what we waited for. Take my hand, we'll make it some.
Another easy bread recipe. This is lemon bread. I will also put this recipe in the description box below. I'm gonna get this put in the oven. I already have the banana bread in. That's been in for about 30 minutes, but I will go ahead and add a separate timer for this one. Ground beef is coming along. I still have no idea what I'm gonna do for dinner. It's probably just gonna be rigatoni. Unless, I don't know, maybe I'll look on Pinterest. I feel kind of inspired to try a new recipe. But this is about the point that I normally get it chopped up, but I can't do that one-handed, so. Start getting some of this stuff cleaned up, dried, and put away. The Instant Pot just reached pressure, so the chicken will cook for about 30 minutes. Okay, I did decide to just go ahead and do the rigatoni. It sounded pretty good. Anything else that I saw that might work was kind of like a taco type casserole, and we just had that, so it's been a little bit since we had like a spaghetti type dish. So anyways, I got my noodles boiling here. I've got the sauce in the pan. I drained the ground beef. I actually split off half of the ground beef, and I will save that for another meal. So after I have the chicken done, I will have meat for probably 3 meals, depending on what I decided to do with the chicken. Now I'm gonna put some garlic in there. And then this recipe actually calls for a cup of chicken broth. Kind of been adapting this. It calls for like crushed tomatoes. And as y'all know, my family, the kids don't like chunks of tomatoes. So I just use spaghetti sauce instead of the crushed tomatoes. So we will let this simmer for a little bit, and then you add the noodles. Oh, I gotta add seasonings too. Then you add the noodles and then you bake it. So I will have dinner prepped and done. It's not even 2:30, y'all. I'm doing pretty good today. I gotta leave here in about 30 minutes to go get the older kids from church. So I should have this done. I'm not gonna be completely done, but the meal will be done. I will have to shred the chicken when we get back home, and actually shred the cheese to top this spaghetti casserole with whenever I get home. All right, so we're gonna add Italian seasoning. And then some onion powder as well. I don't have any. Oh, I actually do have an onion, but I'm saving that for another recipe. I was gonna say I don't have any onion, but I do have one. So we will just add some onion powder. Oh my goodness, my timers are going off all at the same time. That's so funny. All right, so banana bread's done and the chicken's done. So let's get the banana bread out. right, so here's everything that got done. Not too bad for doing all of this during nap time in about 2 hours. I got 2 loaves of banana bread, 1 loaf of the lemon bread. That's the leftover meat from the ground beef that I cooked. Dinner's done. I'm gonna get this covered up and put this in the fridge, so that will be ready to go. All I have to do is top it with cheese and then bake it. Miley's cutting up a lemon. You like lemon? The only thing that I haven't finished is shredding up the chicken. I've got to go get the older kids, so I'll do that whenever I get back. But we're home. We've been home for a little while, and y'all, we got caught in like a storm. I don't know, just a ton of rain. A big storm came through. The lights actually flickered off and on since we've been home. Obviously, we have power now. Praise the Lord, because that was my first thought. Because the lights were out for a little bit, I was like, I got, dinner. Anyway, so everything's good. I did end up finishing everything. Got the chicken shredded up. Dinner is almost done, and that will come out of the oven. We actually are having 2 kids spend the night tonight because they are some of Taylor's friends that are going with us to the beach tomorrow. Just all the juggling mom act. The rigatoni is all done, fresh and bubbly. Just got that out of the oven. We got Caesar salad. I add cucumbers and tomatoes to my Caesar salad. Guess it's not really a Caesar salad then, but that's how we like it. That's the shredded chicken. So this will actually be 2, maybe even 3 meals, depending on what I make for later on. So I got to put that up. No, Alexa, stop. So this was the cheese that I was shredding for this. So I got to still put that up. And croutons, dressing, and then the pack of cheese that comes with the salad. Although I guess I could leave that cheese out in case people want it for their salad. But dinner is done. We're just waiting for the garlic bread. So we ended up stopping at the store after I got the kids, right before the downpour. Thankfully, I got in the store and out before the downpour happened, y'all. Anyways, I wanted to get a salad kit and garlic bread for dinner tonight. And I wanted to get like individual chips to take for all the girls at the beach tomorrow. And since now we're having a sleepover, got some donuts for breakfast. So a fun little treat. But I want to say thanks for hanging out with me while I was doing this meal prep, food prep, and we'll see y'all in the next video.
Not looking back.